Now in Good Morning Northwest, chaos in Kansas City. Shots fired into a crowd at the parade in celebration for the Super Bowl champs. A woman is dead, others seriously injured, and some bystanders could be considered heroes.
We've got some snow that's going to move in and start to stack up for the afternoon, a couple of inches, and we're going to talk about that winter weather advisory. It's all coming your way.
And the white Spokane woman who made international news for posing as black is back in the news why a district fired Rachel Dolezal. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now.
Good morning and thanks for being with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. It is Thursday, February 15th. Let's toss things over to Mark Peterson for a first look at our forecast here on this Thursday. A windy, chilly start.
Yeah, we have those winds and we're sitting at 30 degrees, those winds to 17 miles an hour. So the wind chill is 18 degrees. As you're planning on what you and your kids should be wearing today, you should include the winter layers now because of those winds are going to be with us through the day. Up to 3 inches in some of the valleys, 1 to 2 inches. Winter weather advisory all day today, really kicking in for us 9 o'clock going till 10 p.m. tonight. When we look at the 4 things you need to know. With that winter weather advisory, that light snow that will be with us today. And then again, we'll be consistent through the day, stacking up chilly northeast winds with a wind chill, but sunny for Friday and Saturday. That's the good news. All right, so we look at, again, what we're expecting for amounts. And again, computer models have sort of readjusted this morning. We're looking at 1.5 into the airport. Fairchild at almost 2 inches, 2 inches into Cheney. We're going to see that light snow. We're going to see a high of 32 degrees, and then we'll see the sunshine. But your afternoon or evening commute, yeah, you could have some snow on the roadways. Just plan ahead, take it easy.
This morning, investigators are searching for answers following a deadly shooting during a victory celebration for the Super Bowl champions. Gunfire rang out in the crowd yesterday in Kansas City.
Authorities say 1 person is dead and at least 21 others were injured, including 8 children, the youngest just 6 years old. Let's get to Sydney Charles at the Breaking Now desk with the latest developments.
We are taking a live look out of Kansas City right now, where a celebration there turned into a tragedy. At least 21 people were shot when gunfire rang out at the end of the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl victory rally yesterday. The 8 children injured in the shooting are expected to be okay, but officials say more than a dozen adults are suffering life-threatening injuries right now. And this new video shows the moment chaos and panic erupted at the parade, people running for cover. And this morning we're hearing from the people who were there when it all happened. One woman describes fleeing the scene. Take a listen.
Everybody started jumping the rails and pushing everybody over.
Dozens were injured, several struck by gunfire. Police say 1 person was killed, identified as Lisa Lopez Galvin, a mother of 2 and a DJ at a local radio station. Authorities say about 1 million people attended this event. Most of the Chiefs football team had exited the stage in front of Union Station and concluded the rally, though thousands of fans were still out in crowds when shots rang out.
All of a sudden it sounded like fireworks and we're like, oh, okay. And then my daughter yelled, get down, get down.
Multiple people seen here tackling and punching 1 man believed to be a suspect. Kansas City police confirm at least 3 people were taken into custody, though they haven't released their names or more details about those suspects. Police say they're still looking for a motive this morning. And coming up in 30 minutes, the reaction from the White House and President Biden's plead for gun control. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
This morning, we know the name of the man killed by police in downtown Spokane, and we have learned more about what happened in the moments before the shooting. That man, identified as 35-year-old Oscar Venegas. One woman says she was there and recorded the entire thing. Toya Lee says she was walking downtown when she saw the man armed with a knife following someone down the street. Police believe that man was suicidal. In this video, you can see the man with the knife on the phone, presumably with a Department of Corrections officer. You can then see at least 4 police officers running toward him. Lee says Venegas dropped the knife as police tried to tase him. When he reached for his knife, she says police shot him.
He dropped his weapon and they tased him 3 times. When they tased him 3 times, it didn't phase him. So then he got more upset and irate. He reached over to grab the knife. And when he reached over to grab the knife, he came back up. And as he came back up, he did not charge the officers. That's when they shot him.
Details from law enforcement on this shooting are still limited. The Spokane Independent Investigative Response Team is in charge of that case.
Spokane's new mayor addressed this shooting, one of the 3 deadly police shootings just in the past couple of weeks, in her first public address to the city.
We all want things to be better. than they have been in recent times. And I firmly believe that they can be, and that starts with steps that we are taking today and with addressing people in need and in crisis earlier.
Brown then discussed the need to ramp up mental health resources within the city. Growing the amount of mental health assets in Spokane was a big part of Brown's vision during her campaign for mayor. The current resources that are in place are spread very thin, and in Brown's eyes, they're not coordinated.
So ideally, with coordination, we can get them scaled up, coordinated. There is not a single solution to these problems. The improvement that we seek is not going to happen overnight.
In response, the city has created a community safety work group, which will meet once a month to brainstorm and present solutions for the persistent issues within Spokane, including mental health, drug addiction, and domestic violence. Now, Council President Betsy Wilkerson says we could start to see the changes by second quarter.
The University of Idaho wants to get community input on the design of the Healing Garden meant to honor the 4 murdered students. The garden will be built on McLean Field, a spot Kaylee Gonsalves, Madison Mogan, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin would have frequently walked past while heading to class. U of I students created the 2 designs under consideration. They hope to have a final proposal submitted by the end of the spring semester. The university says the garden is meant to be a visual representation of the community's Vandal Strong resilience. The university is also asking for ideas it can incorporate into the final design. To submit your ideas, look for this story on KXLY.com.
The Boundary County School District is warning parents and of students who ride the bus to be aware of strangers lurking. The district says it's received reports of unfamiliar people hanging out around school bus stops, but didn't specify who they were. Tips for safety always include being aware of your surroundings, sticking close to your peers, not talking to strangers, and reporting suspicious activity to the Boundary County Sheriff's Office.
A former Spokane woman who made international news for lying about her race is in the headlines again, this time for losing her job with an Arizona school district. 4 News Now broke the story when it was revealed Rachel Dolezal was not black, as she had portrayed herself to be in local boards and organizations. She legally changed her name in 2017 to Nkeche Diallo and has since moved to Tucson. Yesterday, a local station there reported Dolezal had an OnlyFans account with explicit content. The district revealed she no longer works for it. She was an after-school instructor and a substitute teacher. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now approaching 6:08.
Let's check back in with Mark Peterson here, who's tracking our forecast for us this morning. Got some things coming through our area.
Expand the radar to include Moses Lake right now, as we do see very light snow continuing. And we're going to see that throughout the day. That's going to add up, but it's not quite here yet. We're going to talk more about the timing and how much we're going to get. That's coming up.
One woman has created products used by women all over the world. We're taking you inside her warehouse coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And this morning, a new Russian threat to the U.S. This one isn't on land or sea. We'll explain right after this break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Shop Consign Furniture and Jewelry's President's Day sale this Friday through Monday. Experience 25 to 30% off all new furniture, custom furniture, and pre-orders. If you don't see the price you like, make us an offer.
Consign Furniture and Jewelry. Smart way to buy, easy way to sell.
Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino brings you actor and comedian Tracy Morgan to Spokane Live. Saturday, February 24th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call Swap. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
BECU would like to congratulate Northeast Youth Center grant recipient of the People Helping People Award in Spokane.
Northeast Youth Center serves as a way for families, single parents, to be able to work. Our mission is to take care of their children for them so they can take care of their families. We have a variety of different children with a variety of different behaviors here. That generous grant from BECU will help us to be able to sustain all the activities that we do here.
Leap into the savings this February at both Cal Superstores in Airway Heights and Coeur d'Alene. And when you bring in your tax return, Cal will match it up to $2,000. Plus, you'll have a chance to win $250,000 on Leap Day.
When you hear it, you know the Steve Miller Band. Celebrating the 50th anniversary of The Joker. September 23rd, BECU Live at Northern Quest. On sale Friday, 10 a.m. at northernquest.com. For more info and tour dates, visit stevemillerband.com. The Steve Miller Band, produced by Live Nation.
Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino brings you actor and comedian Tracy Morgan to Spokane Live. Saturday, February 24th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
Shop Consign Furniture and Jewelry's President's Day sale this Friday through Monday. Experience 25 to 30% off all new furniture, custom furniture, and pre-orders. If you don't see the price you like, make us an offer.
Consign Furniture and Jewelry. Smart way to buy, easy way to sell.
4 News Now is brought to you by Windsor Plywood.
Welcome back in. The time is now 6:11. New on Good Morning Northwest. Growing concern this morning about a potential nuclear threat from Russia in space.
Sources say that concern is behind a rare statement from a top lawmaker on Capitol Hill. The chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, Congressman Mike Turner, had no comment after he demanded the White House declassify information about what he called a serious national security threat. 2 sources say that threat involves Russia wanting to put a nuclear weapon in space, a goal it has not accomplished yet. Congressman Seth Moulton says he and Turner were briefed about Russia's plans 2 years ago.
He decided to take highly sensitive, compartmented intelligence. That means that even if you have a very, like a top secret clearance or something, you only have access to the intelligence if you have a need to know. And he shared it with every member of Congress. And indeed, it only took a few hours for the details of this weapon system to come out.
Russia's supposed intention is not to drop the weapon on Earth, but possibly use it against satellites. Russian President Putin has taken issue with one specific group of satellites, SpaceX's Starlink system, which has been used by Ukraine to carry out attacks on Russian troops. Just yesterday, SpaceX launched a classified mission for the U.S. Space Force, sending national security-related satellites into orbit.
All right, good morning. Still dry, but that's going to change. Light snow is going to be moving in. Breezy conditions, so yeah, wear those warm layers all day long. You'll need them. 32 our high today with wind chills that feel like the teens.
Your Good Morning Northwest time, 6:13 just about.
Well, more votes counted in this week's special elections, and things don't look too good for Spokane Public Schools' attempts to pass a bond for new and improved school buildings. Coming up a little later on Good Morning Northwest, what the district will do now.
And right after this break, Allison Martinez live with a female entrepreneur in Spokane Valley, how her business is helping other moms across the world.
For a limited time, Pape Machinery is blowing out select model year 2023 inventory at dealer cost. Pick up a brand new John Deere compact tractor for a fraction of the original price. Stop by Pape Machinery Ag and Turf today to get started.
When it's time to choose the right products for your new kitchen or bathroom, Ferguson Showroom Consultants are here to help. With the expertise to navigate even the most complex projects, our team will advise you on the latest products and innovative new features. We'll take care of the details so you can make the best choices for your home. At Ferguson, your project is our priority. Visit your local Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery to shop the best selection of brands like Monogram.
Hi, welcome to Coeur d'Alene Honda.
Thank you. I've been coming to Coeur d'Alene Honda for years, and they always treat me just like family here.
Our customers love how easy it is to do business with us.
We have Hondas that fit everyone's budget.
Awarded Dealer of the Year and rated 4.7 on Google.
All new Hondas and select pre-owned come with our nationwide lifetime warranty.
Plus, all new Hondas come with 2 years free maintenance.
Which Honda would you prefer? Coeur d'Alene Honda with the lifetime warranty at no additional cost to you, or the other guys?
Don't forget about our lifetime warranty.
Go, Chiefs, go! As a puck out front, another shot, a score by Ekstrom as Harrington finds him cutting to the net, and right off the face-off, the Chiefs strike again.
Saturday, February 17th in the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena, your Spokane Chiefs play the Tri-City Americans. And it's our Numerica Hockey Helmet Bank Giveaway. The first 2,000 fans receive a Chiefs piggy bank courtesy of Numerica Credit Union. That's Saturday, February 17th. Puck drops at 6:05. For tickets, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
February's Extreme Team is Women Helping Women. Inefficient use of space. They need more offices so that more women can be helped. That's what we're going to be doing. Women Helping Women. Join us. 4 News Now Extreme Team, brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
This February, fall in love with a fun new ride from Findlay Downtown Toyota.
Plus, check out the hot buys on all quality used vehicles.
So if you need a safe, reliable winter ride, you can find it at Findlay.
The President's Day Overstock clearance is on now at all Walker's locations. Save big on over $10 million of in-stock furniture and mattresses.
Or get 0% interest financing for 5 years this week at Walker's.
Spokane Exercise Equipment is the Inland Northwest premier provider of top-of-the-line exercise and rehabilitation equipment. Once the Spokane Exercise Equipment technicians have finished setting up your new home gym, that's when the workout competition begins. Spokane Exercise Equipment has all you need to achieve your fitness goals. They offer delivery, installation, service, and maintenance for all residential and commercial customers. Visit them in downtown Spokane or go online to see their full line of products.
4 News Now is brought to you by Kerner Furniture.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It is 6/16. February, did you know, is National Women Inventors Month. One local woman is making game-changing products for moms everywhere.
Lisa Myers is the founder of Series Chill, a company that is making breastfeeding and formula feeding more convenient. It's headquartered in Spokane Valley, and Allison Martinez is live there this morning, giving us a behind-the-scenes look. Good morning, Allison.
Natalie, Robin, good morning. Like you said, I'm here at the Series Chill warehouse, and I'm surrounded by boxes of Lisa Myers breast milk chillers that will be shipped out to moms all around the world. Now, I'm with Lisa. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, tell me a little bit about your product. I understand that you took inspiration from something that was difficult in your personal life and really solved a problem for people everywhere.
Yeah, it was. You hit it right on the head there, Allison. It's so difficult for moms returning to work. So there's over 3.5 million babies born in the U.S. every year. So 3.5 women, parents facing the same problem, going back to work, how they're going to manage it all. And it can be daunting, completely overwhelming. So when I went back, I realized there was no safe way to store breast milk for an entire day. And if nobody else was going to do it, I guess it had to be me.
I love that. That is the perfect mindset. Make it happen for yourself. Now, can you show us a little bit of a closer look at your product?
Yeah. Okay, so for sure. So it's patented. So I'm really proud that I'm one of the few women that has a patent. It's challenging for women, but yeah, it's a 2-chambered system. So the way it works is all you need is a handful of ice to safely store up to 27 ounces of breast milk for over 20 hours. And if you need more time, if your flight gets delayed or your shift goes long, we have so many moms that are doctors, firefighters, police. You just add more ice. So you can put your milk in here. You can put your milk in here. You just connect it all, and all the parts work together so that moms can double pump, so they have the opportunity to pump, and then you can also feed the baby on the go. So this cap flips over, and it's a baby bottle.
Amazing.
Same with the inner chamber.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing. You really have everything covered, perfect for the mom on the go, and we'll have all the information on Series Chill on our website, KXLY.com. Back to you in studio.
I'm just so impressed.
That would be such
brilliant.
a good baby shower or a baby gift for someone who is a working mom or is on the go.
Perfect.
So cool.
There you go. Here is what you need to know this morning. No fog out there, but it is cold.
It's cold. We've got temperatures that are 30, the winds 17, 18 miles an hour, making the wind chill feel like 17, 18 degrees. Yeah, it's cold. And so here's what we got. Winter weather advisory going into effect about 9 o'clock for us, all the way till 10 p.m. tonight. But it's going to start here, light snow, slick roads, and then we'll see all of that move towards us for the afternoon, evening hours. We we look at what we have on the radar, and yeah, it's just that light amounts, but you know how that can really add with a dusting of snow to the loss of traction. So we're going to keep an eye on that. We want you to allow more time, especially this afternoon, as you're going to be moving around. Temperatures right now, we're sitting at 30 officially, 30 into Deer Park, 27 into Cheney. They've been cold all week long, and once again, they're back into that chilly state. We'll have 32 for the high today, so that thermometer's not going up much. Winter weather advisory again till 10 p.m. tonight, and then we have a chance of snow overnight, but overnight lows of 20, still some breezy northeast winds. When we look at the forecast radar, it's busy throughout the Pacific Northwest. We see this really through this afternoon and then into the evening hours. At about 7 o'clock, we should see things really taper off, a few scattered snow after that. And then sunshine for Friday. It's going to look pretty nice. Saturday is going to be sunny, but onto the West Coast, from the Puget Sound all the way down through the Portland area and I-5 corridor, you're going to have rain. We are going to see that snow. And we look at the amounts that we're going to get, and we're expecting, again, 1 to 3 inches of snow in our area, but we're also going to see more into the mountains and certainly to the west of us. 37 and sunny on Friday, warming to 40 on Saturday. We'll have rain showers on Sunday with more rain showers expected Tuesday, Wednesday, but we're going to be in the mid-40s. Overnight lows at or above freezing next week. So we're going to change the story a little bit.
Good.
And we'll be warmer next week.
Good. Boy, that sun will sure be nice.
Oh, it'll feel great. Thanks, Mark.
It is now 6:21.
And the Gonzaga women currently have the third longest active winning streak in the NCAA. However, they still have an uphill climb ahead of them if they want to host the first 2 rounds of the tournament here in Spokane. It's coming up next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Immune boosting supplements, gummies, protein powders, body and beauty care, vitamins, minerals, and more. Keep it natural and local. Save 35% throughout the natural living department this Saturday at all Huckleberry's Natural Markets.
It's the Great Rate Reduction Sale at Dishman Dodge Ram Chrysler Jeep, where we are rolling back interest rates on our large selection of slightly used vehicles.
Making it the perfect time to get a new vehicle for less.
This week at Dishman.
I'm worried about the draft. We got some bad zone control, and I'm concerned we're not bringing the heat. Look at this, crossover's off. We've got a weak dribble. We need a solid block, just not enough pressure. What do you think?
I think I'm doing just fine.
What?
Bill's Heating and AC is offering financing as low as 0% for 5 years. Call today.
For all your heating and cooling needs, leave it to the real professionals at Bill's.
Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
We're putting our foot down to keep our feet up, like way up, with Lazy Boy.
We worked overtime. Now it's TV time.
It's the President's Day sale. Save 30% on everything. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy.
We had such a great experience with Empire, we would recommend it to anyone.
Real customers share their stories about Empire today.
As a matter of fact, we already have. Customer service and the personal touch was really where it's at. The quality, too, is important to us, and the quality of the flooring was great. I mean, we've had people come in our home and say, wow, this is really beautiful. Where'd you have it done? Empire.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Immune boosting supplements, gummies, protein powders, body and beauty care, vitamins, minerals, and more. Keep it natural and local. Save 35% throughout the natural living department this Saturday at all Huckleberry's Natural Markets.
Now, despite having an 18-game winning streak, Gonzaga is not a top 4 seed, according to ESPN. That means if the tournament started today, the Bulldogs would not be hosting the first 2 rounds in Spokane, based on those projections. The good news for Gonzaga is star player Yvonne Ejim has returned to the team. Ejim was away from the program while playing for the Canadian national team in the Olympic qualifying games last week. Gonzaga won both games without Ejim, but they'll need her the rest of the way, because not only does Gonzaga need to win, but it seems the Bulldogs need to win convincingly in order to improve their tournament position. Ejim can certainly help with that.
We had people step up in areas that they previously weren't comfortable in, and they did a fantastic job in there. So just being able to know that like my team can do that when I'm not here, do that when anybody's like down, like as long as we can continue moving forward and bringing people along with us, I think just that consistency is going to help us when we need it the most.
And the Bulldogs will take on St. Mary's. Tip-off is at 4:30 on Thursday. Washington State men's hoops is on pace to make the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2008. The Cougars are a 9 seed in the latest ESPN projections. Being a tournament team comes with a little bit of extra attention and criticism. Head coach Kyle Smith is trying to keep his players grounded and manage their high expectations.
They're crazy. They're talking about Final Fours. I said, like, let's pray on getting to the tournament first. You can't do that without going there. So no, they're a little nuts in a good way. You know, staying routine has been important. Like, although this routine's a little different, a few more people that are pressers, but that's what I have to adjust to too a little bit, and you know, just a little extra scrutiny.
And the Cougars will host Cal at 7 o'clock Thursday. Now, we live in a world where the Cougars are projected to make the tournament, and Gonzaga isn't crazy, but the Bulldogs are in Joe Lunardi's first 4 out. But GU made a statement with the win over Kentucky over the weekend. Now Gonzaga will take on Loyola Marymount on the road at 6 o'clock on Thursday. Former Zag Dominic Harris will have a chance at revenge. The Bulldogs defeated LMU by 34 points just a few weeks ago. And that'll wrap us up for sports.
Oh, big night tonight for lots of basketball.
Absolutely.
It's now 6:26.
Still to come, an update on Tuesday's special election results.
Plus, President Biden's new call to action after yesterday's shooting in Kansas City. Sydney Charles is at the Breaking Now desk with details.
And 2024 could be the most contentious year for elections yet. But how are your votes being protected here at home? We're taking a behind-the-scenes look next on Good Morning Northwest. And before we head to break, here's a first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America, starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, vanished.
This is a nightmare.
A deepening mystery in Spain in the case of a Florida woman now missing for nearly 2 weeks. Ana Nezovich was last seen by her neighbors in Madrid the night of February 2nd. Her friend Sana Ramo says the next day, Ana sent her strange texts saying she'd met a man who lives 2 hours away and planned to stay with him for a few days, gushing over an amazing connection.
She wouldn't just disappear like this. The messages that we received on that Saturday afternoon was very bizarre. That was not like her. She wouldn't do something like that.
And the U.S. State Department tells ABC News they are aware of reports of a U.S. citizen missing in Madrid, Spain, and are working closely with local authorities as they carry out their search efforts. We'll have much more on that urgent search for answers coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Trevor Ault, ABC News, New York.
When your child has moderate to severe eczema, it's okay for them to show off. Show off their clearer skin and noticeably less itch with Dupixent. Because children 6 months and older with eczema have plenty of reasons to show off their skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, they can stay ahead of their eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your child's skin from within. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your child's eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed!
Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino brings you actor and comedian Tracy Morgan to Spokane Live. Saturday, February 24th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
It's that time of year to book your roofing project now, before the spring rush hits at McVeigh Brothers Roofing, Siding, and Windows. And when you purchase a new CertainTeed roof today, you'll get a 5-star lifetime material and labor warranty upgrade for free.
Discover new opportunities. For you. Get 2.9% financing for 72 months on all 2024 Silverado 1500 models, or get $5,000 total value on this Silverado High Country when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Right now, there's just so much happening in our world.
And so much happening.
Right here in the Northwest.
Making sense of it all, that's not always so easy.
And that's where we come in.
Good Morning Northwest and Good Morning America.
We're right here, and we got you.
We got you, Northwest. Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino brings you actor and comedian Tracy Morgan to Spokane Live. Saturday, February 24th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It's Thursday, February 15th. Glad you're with us. Let's check in with Mark in our first alert forecast. It is a chilly start.
Yep, we've got temperatures sitting at 30 degrees, winds to 19, 20 miles an hour, making it feel like it's 17, and some very light snow starting to come into the West Plains. We're going to see that snow with a winter weather advisory all the way to 10 p.m. tonight, and that includes Spokane, North Idaho, and into Montana. We look at the forecasted snow we're expecting, and we're going to see downtown an inch into the West Plains, a couple of inches expected there. But, boy, I got to tell you, it is chilly out. 30 into Deer Park, 32 9 Mile, 29 into Liberty Lake. Cheney, you're sitting at 27 degrees. Here's your forecast for the day. We're going to have temperatures warming up to 32 degrees, but we're going to have light snow throughout much of the day.
And at the Breaking Now desk, we continue to follow details about the Kansas City shooting that killed 1 person and injured at least 21 others in a celebration for the Kansas City Chiefs. And this morning, President Biden is pleading for gun control. The White House says it's in contact with officials on the ground and will continue to keep a close eye on developments. President Biden urging Congress to pass a gun control bill, saying the events should move us, shock us, shame us into action. The president saying concerned Americans need to make their voices heard. Paul Contreras and his daughter Alyssa were among the estimated 1 million people gathered at that rally. As the chaos and confusion began to erupt around them, Contreras heard people shouting for help.
He got close to me. I got the right angle on him, and I hit him from behind. And when I hit him from behind, I either jarred the gun out of his hand or out of his sleeve, because as I'm taking him down to the ground, I see the gun on the ground.
Now, it's unclear if that man Contreras tackled was one of the 3 people detained by police. This morning, police still haven't released much information about the suspects in custody, but the city's police chief is asking anyone who witnessed anything or has any information to contact them. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
All right, Sydney, thanks. In your For the People coverage, the latest numbers from the special election show Spokane Public Schools' $200 million bond is still well short of the needed 60% supermajority.
Right now, 55.2% of voters are saying yes. And even though there are ballots left to be counted, it doesn't look good for SPS. The plan to replace Adams and Madison Elementaries and update several other schools is in serious jeopardy. School Board President Nikki Lockwood says the board will look at other options, like lowering the estimated cost for the bond.
I think we have to consider all the solutions, and I think that we plan to reach out to community to hear what they are willing to do. You know, what they didn't vote for this, so what are we willing to do as a community to try to methodically, update our school facilities.
Spokane County Auditor Vicki Dalton says the school district can pitch another bond during April's special election.
Cheney Public Schools also has a bond failing. It would have helped build a new elementary school in Airway Heights to help with rapid growth, but that bond is failing to reach that 60% of votes needed. Cheney's two levies both look like they are approved. They'll cost taxpayers $2.06 per $1,000 of assessed property value from 2025 through 2027. That's about 70 cents more than the levies that are expiring this year.
And while votes are still being counted for this special election, this was the scene in Spokane back in November. A white powder containing a small dose of fentanyl mailed to Spokane's election office, causing an evacuation of the building in the midst of the ballot counting process. And while everything ended up okay in that situation, it exposed how easily the election system can be disrupted. I went behind the scenes to learn what election security safeguards are already in place in Spokane County and what you can do at home to protect your vote.
Elections are a pillar of American democracy. The process protected by layers of security and controls. But in November of 2023,
mysterious white powder shuts down multiple elections offices across Washington.
Those controls were put to the test.
The entire office had evacuated as soon as they discovered a white powdery substance.
Everybody did what they were supposed to do. Those ballots were safe every moment of the day. Nobody's ever alone with a ballot. And in that particular incident, again, as they were exiting, they were locking, they were shutting down.
It was an attack on democracy that disrupted the entire election process for several counties across the state and the country, including Spokane. The attack on election offices gets the headlines, but the election security most people think about relates to our own specific ballots, especially heading into a big election.
We run a lot like what a bank vault would be. Those ballots are like $100 bills.
Spokane County Auditor Vicki Dalton shows us the process.
All Spokane County ballots enter through this door. Once they're in, election workers have a detailed process to make sure your ballot is safe and accounted for every step of the way.
We check every single signature.
Signatures are compared.
So if you're afraid that somebody else has gotten a hold of your ballot and voted it and sent it in, we check the signatures on the envelopes to what's in your voter registration record, and it has to match.
And if it doesn't match, voters are contacted to verify them. Then they're sorted into bins with a slip of paper where election workers report the number of envelopes in each bin, making sure there are no discrepancies before they head to tabulation.
We know how many envelopes there are, and each one of those batches is then accounted for all the way through the entire process.
This process carried out by trained election workers in rooms you have to have security clearance to enter.
We are seeing an uptick in threats to election workers. So someone sending white powder, that would be considered a threat.
This situation in November was not unique. FBI Special Agent Kelly Smith says agencies like the FBI and Secretary of State are tracking and combating a variety of election threats.
Free and fair elections are a pillar of our democracy. So the FBI takes election crimes and threats to elections very seriously. It's one of our primary responsibilities.
From cybersecurity, foreign influence, campaign fraud, and threats to election workers, Agent Smith says the FBI investigates every report of election crime it receives, no matter how big or small. But while some politicians will lead you to believe things like manipulating ballots are rampant, it's actually extremely rare.
Although ballot stuffing is something that people think of and it's an easily imagined type of crime, traditionally we actually don't see that occur very often.
When it comes to the system we have in place in Spokane County, Dalton is confident it works.
Once we have it in our hands, people can feel safe.
But in the end, she says a majority of election security is actually in voters' hands.
When you move, tell us. That's our biggest problem. People move and they don't tell elections. They think because they've told just one government agency that that's going to tell all government agencies. It doesn't.
It's up to you.
That's the number one thing that voters can do to make the security of elections better. And it's in their hands, not in ours.
Now, Vicki says you can also check the status of your ballot on their website. It'll show you when it's been received, whether or not it's been accepted, and if your signature has been challenged, and when it goes to tabulation. You can find a link to where to track your ballot on our website, KXLY.com.
So for you, what were the big takeaways for you as you checked out this whole process?
Yeah, it was so interesting to kind of see an inside look of what this looks like. Just the security that they do have in place. I mean, there are certain rooms like the tabulation room that are locked up, and there's pieces of paper that track every single person that goes in there. So the operation is very locked down there when it comes to your individual ballots. It feels like a very safe operation.
Okay, good to know.
Your Good Morning Northwest time, 6:39.
Cold and some snow moving in, Mark.
Yep, Doppler radar starting to pick up that light snow that's moving into our area, certainly into the West Plains, Harrington, Davenport, Reardon, you've all got it. We're seeing it now start to move into Spokane very slowly. It's going to be very light to start, but it could add up through the day. We'll tell you by how much coming up.
And have you been waiting to buy a home? Why experts say you may not want to wait much longer. Coming up.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Do you have property damage? Burke's Restoration provides full-service emergency response for residential and commercial disasters. Wind damage? Burke's can handle that. Is flooding your problem? Burke's Restoration knows just what to do. Fire or smoke damage? Call Burke's today. You didn't plan on a disaster, but you have a choice on who restores it. Choose the best. Burke's Restoration takes care of fire, smoke, wind, or water damage and more. Tell your insurance company you choose Burke's Restoration. Call or click today.
Ready to transform your skin in one simple step? Introducing Paula's Choice Mandelic and Lactic Acid AHA Liquid Exfoliant. 100% soft smoother, softer, brighter skin. Resurface texture and tone, and promote healthy cell turnover without irritation. The next level of exfoliation is here. Available at Paula's Choice and Sephora.
That was fun.
Yeah, but I can't find my phone.
Maybe try retracing your steps.
You know what this is? Hello?
Find your phone yet?
I'm still thinking.
Expect even more from KXLY+. Live updates from the 4 News Now team. Breaking news as it happens. Weather every 10 minutes. Free on your time. Download the app, connect to your streaming TV, and connect on KXLY+.
It's the Great Rate Reduction Sale this week at Dishman Dodge Ram Chrysler Jeep. And that means we are rolling back the interest rate to our lowest level in years on our large selection of slightly used trucks, cars, and SUVs.
Plus, with most vehicles sold, you'll get a 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain warranty.
And with new shipments arriving daily, plus a 4.84 financing rate for 72 months. There's never been a better time to visit Dishman.
What can you do with sensitive skin?
Okay, what a day.
Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser does more than clean. It actually protects skin by keeping it hydrated, so you're always ready for the unexpected. Cetaphil, we do skin, you do you.
It is 6:42. Locally, Realtor Association's reports say that median home prices in Spokane County last month was $380,000. That is also $472,000 in Kootenai County, which is actually 10% lower than it was this time last year. Experts say if you are in the market, you should not wait too long for better prices or rates.
It's always a difficult call in terms of timing. As a consumer, just be on the lookout. If a right home within the right budget shows up, maybe go for it.
If you're planning to buy this spring, experts suggest building a home buying team consisting of an agent, lender, even a title company to help expedite that long process.
Hey, good Thursday morning. Your 10-second takeaway. It's all about the light snow that's going to be coming in. We're going to see that pile up maybe an inch or two. Breezy today as well. Yeah, get those winter layers on. Our high today, just 32 degrees.
It's now 6:43.
February is National Women Inventors Month, and this morning, Allison Martinez is live with one Spokane Valley woman hoping to help moms across the world. Let's take a listen.
These amazing products are being shipped to women all over the world, all in the Spokane Valley warehouse. We're telling you all about it coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY+ on the 4 News Now app.
On the hunt for your next ride? Come to Valley VIP Auto Sales with a wide variety of cars and trucks. We're here to help you find the perfect vehicle. You won't find a better deal anywhere else. Come find your next vehicle at Valley VIP.
I've been in the sporting goods business all my life. My customers tell me their best memories are fishing, camping, and at the water enjoying their time with friends and family. They tell me they want those same memories for their children and grandchildren. Elephant Boy's boating store with Mercury Outboards has now expanded to include a fishing and camping store. They are jam-packed with all your outdoor and boating needs, including Mercury Outboards. We invite you to stop by and let the tradition continue to deliver those dreams and memories. We have what you want.
This February, as we celebrate our country's great leaders, we'd also celebrate some furniture leaders.
Like the Lazy Boy living room set. No matter the color or configuration, it is a comfortable classic that looks great in every home.
The dining set with 3, 5, or 7 pieces leads the way in bringing family and friends together.
And of course, the leader in good dreams, the bedroom set.
Check out all these and more during Kerner Furniture's President's Day sale.
Going on all February.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call SWAP. I gotta call SWAP.
Here you go.
That's it? I'm calling them.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
On the hunt for your next ride? Come to Valley VIP Auto Sales with a wide variety of cars and trucks. We're here to help you find the perfect vehicle. You won't find a better deal anywhere else. Come find your next vehicle at Valley VIP.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. It is 6:46. During this National Women Inventors Month, we're highlighting a female inventor who's making life easier for moms here in Spokane and across the country.
Lisa Myers invented a breast milk chiller that keeps milk cold for 20 hours without chemical refrigeration. Allison Martinez is live at Lisa's warehouse right in Spokane Valley.
That's right. I'm here in the warehouse this morning, surrounded by boxes of Lisa's amazing products that get shipped off to women all over the world. Now, you're really making lives easier for the mom on the go. Now, tell me, what is your company, Ceres Chill, all about?
It's exactly what you said. It's taking such a huge problem. So breastfeeding is so important. We know there's health benefits for mom, there's health benefits for baby, and yet of the over 2 million women that go back to work every year after having a baby, only about 500,000 of them are able to continue breastfeeding because of the challenges. So I designed a breast milk storage system that will keep breast milk safe for over 20 hours with a handful of ice. So it's changing the lives of surgeons and long-haul truck drivers and, firefighters. It's been something. It's a community for sure.
Yeah, amazing. So impactful to so many people. Now, you're originally from Deer Park, and your job took you all over the country, and now you're back in Spokane Valley with your warehouse. How does that full circle moment feel like to you?
It's crazy. I can't believe I'm able to speak with you, Allison. I mean, growing up and watching the news and, and being on a farm in Deer Park, I think the huge takeaway for me coming full circle is that you should never put your own limitations up. You always should dream big and set a crazy goal like this. Helping women all over the world has been so rewarding, and I don't know that I would have ever thought of it on the farm, but just know that you can go from a hay and cattle ranch all the way to this. It's pretty incredible.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for being so inspiring to me and women all over. We appreciate you a lot. So thanks for joining us. We have all the information about Ceres Chill on our website, KXLY.com. Back to you in studio.
I mean, every time we've heard from her this morning, it's just that product's so incredible for so many women.
Her fan club is growing.
It sure is. Yeah, we gained some right here.
From farm to manufacturing.
Yeah.
Don't I love hearing that?
Yep, sure
All right.
do.
Got some light snow coming in. It's going to take a while to add up to maybe an issue with traveling, but we're going to see it really impactful into Moses Lake here in the next couple of hours as we continue to see this move in and fill in, so it's going to be more consistent as it finally hits here. We do have a winter weather advisory till 10 p.m. tonight, expecting 1 to 2 inches. 32 our high today. Overnight things that are then have fallen will then freeze very hard, 20 degrees. So we are going to see some slippery conditions tomorrow morning from what we get today. We look at the forecast radar, and this is going to be a day event where we're going to see even at 2 o'clock rain to the south, maybe into the Palouse, adding to some of the snow they've already got. But then we're going to get snow that's going to kick finally tonight. Friday, Saturday, we're going to have sunshine. We're going to have this blocking agent here where it's going to keep it at bay until Sunday when it releases the hounds and we get more shower activity in. Could be rain or snow. So we're looking at anywhere from 1 to 3 inches in our area, maybe 2.5 as we look at the West Plains south of us. The Palouse could pick up 4 inches. Ritzville could pick up 2. Moses Lake looking at about 1 inch. When we look at what we can expect temperature-wise, we're going to be freezing all over the place. We're going to warm tomorrow to 37 degrees. Saturday, it's going to be sunny and 40. Those showers Sunday, and then warming Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with overnight lows that are going to be at or above freezing. That's going to be some more good news. We got a lot more news coming up in your morning sprint. That's next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Spokane Tribe Casino.
Play your favorite games with your Sun Club card. Earn entries now to win your share of up to $18,000 cash. The more you play, the more chances to win sweet February cash. Mississauga Casino Hotel.
Culligan, the water wizard of Oz.
Our motto here at Holiday Heating is fixed right or it's free. That means that we'll get the job done right the first time, and if we don't,
we will own up to that and we will take care of it for you for free.
Fixed right or it's free means that we are accountable for the 100% satisfaction of our customers.
we'll come back and get the job done and with no additional charge to the customer.
We are humans and we do make mistakes, but we are here to make it right and make sure our customers know that.
When it's time to choose the right products for your new kitchen or bathroom, Ferguson Showroom Consultants are here to help. With the expertise to navigate even the most complex projects, our team will advise you on the latest products and innovative new features. We'll take care of the details so you can make the best choices for your home. At Ferguson, your project is our priority. Visit your local Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery to shop the best selection of brands like Monogram.
Leap into savings this February at both Cal Superstores in Airway Heights and Coeur d'Alene. And when you bring in your tax return, Cal will match it up to $2,000. Plus, you'll have a chance to win $250,000 on Leap Day. Go, Chiefs, go!
As a puck out front, another shot, a score by Ekstrom as Harrington finds him cutting to the net and right off the face-off, the Chiefs strike again.
Saturday, February 17th in the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena, your Spokane Chiefs play the Tri-City Americans. And it's our Numerica Hockey Helmet Bank Giveaway. The first 2,000 fans receive a Chiefs piggy bank courtesy of Numerica Credit Union. That's Saturday, February 17th. Puck drops at 6:05. For tickets, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
Jackpots, food, and fun at Mississauga Casino Hotel. Sweet February cash drawing Saturday, February 24th, starting at 5 p.m. You can win a share of up to $18,000 cash. Mississauga Casino Hotel.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Thursday in the morning sprints.
Allison Martinez is live with a female entrepreneur in Spokane Valley whose business helps other moms.
Sydney Charles has details on a shooting in Kansas City that killed one person, injured more than 20 others.
But first, we're expecting snow and breezy conditions today. Let's get right over to Mark with his forecast.
Yeah, it's going to be a little winter moving into our area in our first alert weather. When we look at the forecasted snow, we've got light snow right now into the West Plains, starting to work its way in. We're going to see an inch downtown, maybe up to 2 inches into the West Plains. Deer Park, an inch and a half. Our forecast today, a high of 32. That light snow throughout the day, tapering off just after dinner time.
This morning, we know the name of the man killed by police in downtown Spokane, and we've learned more about what happened in the moments before the shooting. That man, 35-year-old Oscar Venegas. One woman says she was there, recorded the whole thing. Toya Lee says she was walking downtown when she saw the man armed with a knife following someone else down the street. Police say he was suicidal. In the video, you can see the man with the knife on the phone. You can also see at least 4 police officers running toward him. Lee says Venegas dropped the knife as police tried to tase him. Spokane's new mayor addressed this shooting, one of 3 deadly police shootings in just the past couple of weeks. Mayor Lisa Brown says she believes more needs to be done to address people in need and in crisis earlier. You can see her full speech on KXLY.com.
2 dogs died in a trailer home fire in Spokane Valley last night. The fire started in a single wide trailer near the 5800 block of East 4th. These pictures taken by the Spokane Valley Fire Department show firefighters putting out that fire in 15 minutes. 2 adults and 2 children got out safely.
Say at least 1 person is dead and at least 21 others are injured in a shooting at a celebration for the Kansas City Chiefs. Police identified the woman killed as Lisa Lopez Galvin, a mother of 2. And Kansas City police confirm at least 3 people were taken into custody in connection to this shooting, though they haven't released their names or more details about those suspects. Authorities also confirm at least 1 gun was found at the scene. Police say they're still looking for a motive.
The University of Idaho wants to get community input on the design of the Healing Garden to honor the 4 murdered students. It'll be built on McLean Field, a spot Kaylee Gonzalez, Madison Mogan, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin would have frequently walked past heading to class. U of I students created the 2 designs under consideration. The university says the garden is meant to be a visual representation of the community's Vandal strong resilience. U of I is asking for other ideas to incorporate into the final design. You can submit yours by finding this story on KXLY.com.
In your For the People coverage, the latest numbers from the special election show Spokane Public Schools' $200 million bond is still well short of the needed 60% supermajority. Right now, 55.2% of voters are saying yes. Even though there are ballots left to be counted, it's not looking good for SPS. The plan to replace several schools is in serious jeopardy. School Board President Nikki Lockwood says the board will look over other options, like lowering the estimated costs for the bond.
Cheney Public Schools bond also failing to reach the 60% of votes needed. However, its 2 levies look like they'll pass. They'll cost taxpayers $2.06 per $1,000 of assessed property value from 2025 through 27.
A former Spokane woman who made international news for lying about her race is back in headlines again, this time for losing her job with an Arizona school district. 4 News Now broke the story when it was revealed that Rachel Jolajal was not black, as she betrayed herself to be in local boards and organizations. She legally changed her name in 2017 and has since moved to Tucson. Yesterday, a local station reported there that she had an OnlyFans account with explicit content. The district revealed she no longer works for it.
This morning, I've been live at the Series Chill warehouse in Spokane Valley. Now, this company is dedicated to making life more convenient for breastfeeding moms. Now, their founder, Lisa Myers, patented the breast milk chiller. This is a product that keeps breast milk cold for 20+ hours. Now, this warehouse is in Spokane Valley, and Lisa ships her product to women all over the world. We have more information on our website, KXLY.com.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, the reaction from Washington, D.C. when a top lawmaker alerted of a serious national security threat. And we'll be back with the final check of weather coming up right after this quick commercial break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Does anybody want my tomato? I don't know how anybody can eat those things.
You do know ketchup is made from tomatoes, right?
Kylie and I are excited to show you the rugged good looks and adventurous spirit of this all-new Subaru Outback.
It has a roomy interior and almost 9 inches of ground clearance that make on- or off-road driving fun.
Plus, Subaru's legendary safety features like symmetrical all-wheel drive and EyeSight driver assist technology.
Visit parkersubaru.com or drop by the dealership to learn about our great selection of vehicles built for adventure, comfort, and safety.
See the Subaru Outback and receive your no-problem customer service at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Fire threatens everything in its path. When it threatens our communities, we respond and we bring the fight to the front line. Find out more about serving your community part-time by visiting NationalGuard.com.
Well, we take a live look outside. What we don't see is fog, but we do see cloud cover and some very light snow that's going to start really sort of adding up over the day. Winter weather advisory in effect until 10 p.m. We're going to see that snow taper off around dinner time, but that means that evening commute could have that slippery component to it, so just be aware. We're going to have a high today of just 32. Things do improve greatly Friday, Saturday with sunshine expected, while overnight lows are going to be very cold and refreezing everything. We're going to warm to around 40, and then next week we get warmer with scattered showers.
Thanks so much for starting your Thursday with us.
We will see you throughout Good Morning America with live local updates. GMA starts now.